First off, no crime has actually been committed in this video. It is just a title. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Adam. If you love luxury fashion, then you're definitely gonna love my channel. So make sure you like, subscribe, and check out my Instagram below for all of the latest updates. And today, let's get right into it. So in today's video, I will be sharing with you the story time of how I stole from Chanel and what exactly did I steal. However, I have to make it very, very clear there is no crime actually committed in this video. I do not condone theft or thievery. I actually had a friend that worked at one of the three following stores. You could say Saks Fifth Avenue, Neiman Marcus, or Nordstrom, and they worked in the tailoring department. Now, when you're in the tailoring department, you have a lot of extra material, scrap fabric, and just so many weird good things that usually gets thrown away. So in this story, I will be sharing with you how my friend, who is a tailor at one of these stores, gave me a giant Chanel bag full of fun stuff and a lot of free material. So let's get right into it. Now we can see the giant Chanel bag that my tailor friend did give to me, and this is honestly so amazing. There is so much in this bag, and we will be unpacking it to see all of the extra fabric and all of the great designer stuff that I was able to get. So I just dumped out my first bag that was in the giant Chanel bag, and this is what we have so far. So this is actually so cool because you can see that we do have actual Chanel buttons right here. And this is so pretty, dude. We could use that for so many things. And I have this bag right here, this dust bag. This is full of so much random stuff. Like we have Camille's ribbons. I'm gonna go ahead and organize this all real quick, and then we can go see it in sections. But we have so many cool things to see. We have buttons, and we have fabrics, and like strings and stuff. So let me organize this and really get down to it. First item I organized was we have one of the dust bags in here. Now this is actually for their classic handbags. So this is very, very soft, and this velvet is so nice. On the inside, it does have this with the Karl Lagerfeld signature. And then we have 9 of the Camillas, and this is so cute. This is always on the actual Chanel bags, like the shopping bags when you do buy them. And then of course the ribbons as well. Now, this ribbon is so long. You could use this for so many things. So this is just like little fun stuff that, like, you could do so much random stuff with it. Now I have larger samples of the actual Chanel fabric. For example, like first we have this one. This is a nice simple white one. Seems like this actually went with silk pants. Maybe this is even silk on the inside, which is really, really cool. And then of course we do have the Chanel button that says Chanel Paris. So that is so cool. Love the buttons. But this one right here, we can see that fabric. But the cool thing about this is this goes to an $1,100 t-shirt. So how crazy is that? So, like cool fabric here. And then we have this one, which I believe this one is lace. No, this is not the lace one. This is the lace one. And how cute is that? We also have this one right here, and this one is so cool. This looks like a futuristic Chanel mood bag, and I love this one so much. Now, this one actually did go with the dress and has some really cool buttons as well. But I cannot lie, this one is definitely my favorite. I'm so excited to use this for something, but I'm not sure what yet. Cute is that, Like, I really, really do love that. So this is all really, really cool. This is the bigger swatches, but we do have smaller ones and then like strings as well to go over. And just in case you were curious, I did take this out of the thing. This is so soft. This is silk. So how cool is that? I love silk so much. So, amazing. I did take out this lace one too, and the cool thing about this lace is it has a sheer fabric underneath it. So I actually did not know that, and I would have never known that unless for this right now. So how cool is that? I am going to be opening this one as well, but I did forget to go over this. This is clearly their tweed fabric. Now, I'm not going to lie. This not on a handbag or a shirt. This looks so ugly. This looks like something awful in like your grandma's house that like everybody questions and just thinks is hideous. However, when you do actually like pair stuff together with this, the Chanel tweed bags are really, really cute. So the result is great, but this whole colorway, I do not like this. This is the fabric that was with the $1,100 t-shirt. And I do have to say, I thought this was going to be 2 pieces, like the lace one, how there was like sheer underneath it, but it is just 1 piece. And this is not silk. This is very like soft cotton, maybe. I don't know, but this is really, really nice, and I do like it. So now for the smaller swatches. First, I'm going to be starting in this corner over here because this is really, really cool. I did not expect this, but this is real, genuine Swarovski crystals. And how amazing is that? So at first I seen that side and I was like, what is this? But then I read the word and I was like, oh my god, Swarovski crystals. So I'm so happy that I do have this. I could use that for so many things. Over here, you know, we do have the buttons. This one is really cool too. If you look closely, you can see the CC logo in the very center of it. And I love it. However, for these ones, we do have this one, which is clearly from a tweed blazer and a giant see-through button right there. Right here, we do have more of the silk fabric. I did go ahead and look at that. It's the same one as earlier. This one, I love these bolts right here because these buttons are actually meant to look like bolts. So when you look real closely at it, it totally looks like a bolt. And how cool is that? But it is a button. I love these buttons so much. Oh, I cannot wait to actually like, make stuff with this. And this one right here, I love this button so much. It's actually maybe one of my favorites that I do have from all of these button collections right now. And this one, it's so perfect. We do have this one as well, which is kind of like this one, but this one has like cute little bubbles in it. Kind of looks very like crystal-like, nice and see-through. However, we do actually have that same one, but in black over here. Love that black button and the red ones as well. Now, there is no denying that that red button is so classic and so Christmas and holiday Chanel. So that one is absolutely perfect. We have some more tweed right here. And then this one, actually that button is so cute. Look at it, the pink and the white. Love, love, love that. We do have some pearls here and actually some pearls here. Now, I do wonder, are these real pearls or are these not genuine pearls? So from further inspection, I'm not exactly sure, but it does kind of look like a freshwater pearl. But again, I'm not entirely sure. So if you are a Chanel expert, if these are usually on your clothing, tell me, are they real or are they not? So now I have all of the smaller ones that were over here. Now, these are mainly just like strings, like pieces of fabric. Thread is actually what it is called. And this is all what this is, kind of more on like the simple side and the plain side. The only really fun one there is, you know, we have a couple colors here, but this one, I love this one so much. This one is so cute and so fun. This one, I love it. If they had a bag made out of this fabric, I would totally get it because that is so cute. This fabric here actually came with some buttons, and it came with this one, which is really, really cool because it actually looks like a lock and key. So that Chanel button, I love. We do have these ones here, which actually looks like a rose made out of lace. So, you know, I love that fact. That is so cute, you know. Total win for that one. But I do have a couple of Belmont buttons as well. Now, Belmont, we all know, is like the king of the tiger and the lions. So the buttons are like so iconic. So glad that I do have those. This is another one of my favorite ones, the simple black and white. This Chanel button right here is very cool. It does have the CC logo right here and right here on the sides. It's very hard to see on camera though, but those are really cool. However, there is a really cool one right here, and you can hardly see it, but right there, it does say Chanel Paris on it. And it's just like a nice subtle detail, but for Chanel, I love that. So now we have all of this to go through, and this is actual like big pieces of fabric. And I'm really excited to actually see what's in this. Like, I don't even remember what is in this. Hopefully it's not more buttons because it's so much to go through, but we will find out. So now let's take a look at what's actually in the bag. So the first item we have is this pink fabric here. And this pink fabric, I'm not gonna lie, it is so soft. I'm not too sure what this one is, but this does kind of feel like an underskirt. Like if you have a very thick skirt and then like a thinner layer underneath, that is totally what this is. But this one right here, I have to say, this one does kind of remind me of like a bedroom curtain, but this one has like that stretchy fabric. So it's really, really stretchy, and this is really comfortable too. This is like the thick padding type thing. I'm not too sure how to explain it because I don't really know like fashion terms all too well, especially when it comes to materials. But this one, I actually really, really do love this. There's a brand, I'll have the brand up on screen. They always have this like soft, squishy fabric. That's totally what this is. So if you know that brand, then you definitely know what it's like to wear this. And this one I do like. Here we have the same material. However, this one is in black. And this one looks like it may have been like a dress or maybe even like a coat. And they had to like make it shorter. So this one I definitely do think was shortened. But you know, very, very cool. I can definitely make something out of all of this. But this one right here, I have to say, this is very, very like luxurious. because again, that dress brand that I mentioned earlier, I know it starts with a T. I think it's like Terry something. This is totally their vibe. So this, you can obviously tell, did come from a dress. So it's definitely the correct material. This you could totally make like a cute tube top out of, and that would be really adorable. This fabric is an awful color. This looks like one of those like medical bras that somebody would get, and this looks like just absolutely awful. Now this would definitely be used to like line something, so this is definitely a fabric to use if like something needs to be lined, and it does actually have silk right here. So that's actually really, really nice fabric, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Very, very cool, this part. Here we have some tweed from Chanel, and now this makes me really excited. Oh, you know what I could actually make? I could make a mini handbag out of this one with the actual Chanel buttons. And oh my god, how cute would that be if I make like a couple bags of size, and it could be like for AirPods or literally whatever. That would be so adorable. Oh my god, I want to do that so bad. So again, reasons like this is why this is worth it. Here we have some type of a dress and a lot of beading. Now the cool thing about this is this beading makes this totally worth it, because to scrap this and to buy all of these crystals, this has to be like at least like $100 worth of crystals right here that I now have for free, even like the big ones. So I'm not sure if you could see it on camera, but do you see how gorgeous that giant one is right there? Like, whoa, so cool. So I'm really, really happy that I do have this. And the material is a little stretchy, not too much, but you know, enough to work with. Looks like we may have a black version. No, this, I do know right off the top of my head that this does go to a Chanel outfit. I forgot what outfit though, but there's a bigger piece right here. We will be getting into this, but I will be seeing what this one is, and I'm pretty sure that these go with it as well. Now this, if this is Chanel, you could actually make like a headband out of this, but I think this is like the lining of something, kind of like, you know, to keep it a certain shape or something like that. I think that's what this is for, but I'm not sure. But I do have a couple crystals falling off. Oops, now that's on the floor. But I do have a lot of crystals actually falling off these clothes. Ooh, you know what I could actually use this for? Gloves. Oh my god, I could make gloves out of this. Tell me this is not like the cutest glove ever. Oh my god, how cute is that? People would be like, oh my god, where did you get your glove? And I'd be like, thanks, it's Chanel. Can I buy it? I'm like, sorry, it's an exclusive, darling. Or the more fabric, let's see, how much of this specific one do we even have? This is actually it, but definitely enough for 2 gloves, maybe even like a cute fastener as well, like the hats. How cute is this? Totally worth it. However, not worth it is this mess on my fur. I was gonna put a blanket down, but I was like, I probably won't need it. Well, looks like I need it. However, we do have more fabric. Love this right here. This I would actually sleep in. Now, this, what is this? It's not silk, but it's kind of like silk. It's very, oh my god, it's so perfect. I love this. It's like cool when you put it on. You can see how stretchy it is. And oh my god, it's so great. It kind of feels like spandex, but not spandex. But I don't know, whatever this material is, I love it. I could use it. Here we actually have some fabric, and I think we have extra fabric of this in like the other scene that I showed you with all of the buttons and some of the Chanel lace that I had to take out. So I think this goes with this if I'm not mistaken. And what do we have over here? This is just a white piece of fabric. You could totally use that for so many things. Maybe even to line my new tweed bag that I'll make. But here we do have this, and let's see, can I make gloves out of this? I mean, I could, but I think something better would be made out of this. I think like a fastener, like a hat, something like that, like a fail. This should be like a fail, you know, that would be really, really cute. And this does have like this here too, like the mesh lining. So, you know, very cute. I wonder what this belonged to. If you know what something like this would belong to, comment down below. It's probably a dress or a shirt, but maybe it's something fancy. And the last one, ooh, the last one is silk, ladies and gentlemen. So we have gorgeous, gorgeous silk right here. I love this right now. So this one, totally worth it. And again, let's see what else we have. So I just brushed off my fur outside, so now it's nice and clean. We do still have this Chanel pouch. If I wonder what's in here, I swear if it's buttons, I'm gonna cry. But let's see what's in here. And okay, it's not too many buttons, but we do have some buttons. But we do have other stuff, so it shouldn't be that bad. What is this? Oh my god, this is so cool. Oh my god. Alright, so for starters, I do have my feathers, and these are actually just from Joann Fabrics. If you remember, I do have a video called Lamarque, the turkey feather video with all of my turkey feather fur coats. I did have a mishap with one of them, and a couple of the feathers were like plucked out from my seatbelt. So I actually did buy these from Joann Fabrics, and you can see that they have like a pink one that matches the light pink one that I do have, and of course, you know, like the black, but the light pink one would be like right there in the corner. Works so great for them. So if you have any mishaps with that, definitely go get some feathers, and then you could actually just glue them and you'll be perfectly to go. But besides that, I do have my very first like button kit. This my friend actually gave to me, so when I do start, I have a bunch of buttons, so that's really, really cute. I do have this one. This was really old. This one is actually like from my grandmother, I think. But I do have my fur. I love to comb my furs with this comb, actually. So it's really, really great. Of course, I have a tag gun. I don't know why, but I got that from somewhere, I'm sure. However, I do have some Chanel stuff right here, and this is so great. For the rest of the stuff, I'm really excited to go over this. Okay, so first we have some Chloe buttons, and these are huge, as we can see. Right here, we do have some Cucinelli buttons, which are really, really cute. These are like, you know, very like wood-like, but like the like nice wood, you know? We do have more Belmont buttons as well, and the Belmont, you know, we love the lion. But right here, we actually have this, and this is so amazing. So again, I'm so excited because I'm going to make a couple small handbags from Chanel and use these actual buttons on them. And oh my god, how cute is this? So I love that. And I actually have two sets of this. So I think I want to make like a t-shirt as well, like a button-up t-shirt with these buttons too. That would be so cool. I have this one right here. And honestly, just so many great things I could do with these buttons. And I'm not gonna lie, this and the Belmont and like the other Chanel sets like this are totally my favorite. Now, of course, we can't forget this as well. And this is actually Alexander McQueen. And for the button, let's see, how does the button even look? This might just be the back side to the button. So yeah, that is actually not like the actual button itself, but you just put the button on that and like it makes it bigger and stuff like that. However, I do have this chain here. I'm not too sure what this chain exactly goes to, but it doesn't have any clasps on the ends of them. So, you know, I could go ahead and put an end to it, but this actually looks like it would be hanging off a pair of pants, like on the side of pants, you know? So that is totally like this vibe, maybe even with some like buttons hanging off the chain and then it dangles from the pants. That would be so cute. So, you know, a lot of good finds here. And last but not least, on top of the bag, you've seen all of my tulle. So this I actually did get from Joann Fabrics. So it's just honestly like a bunch of tulle because I was in like a tulle phase at one moment. So I got like this cute pink and then this. And then that I actually got for my very first sewing project, which I've never really worked on. But if I needed to like test working on stuff, that's the one that I would actually like test with. So, you know, that's really cool. But that is at the top of the Chanel bag. So that is everything that my tailor friend did give to me. Now, you might be saying, oh, this is just trash. This is just such a waste. But honestly, look at all the cool buttons that I was able to get and all of the patchwork stuff. So imagine making a jacket just out of those patches alone. It would be so cute. And like I said, I can make that cute little mini bag with the tweed fabric, and I'm honestly so excited to make that. However, another really great thing about all of this stuff is if any of my clothes rip. We did see the black and gold Chanel patch, which actually totally looks like this. So if this ever had a rip, I could actually patch it with that Chanel fabric, and it would actually match. So, you know, there's so many good things that you can do with this. You could use it to fix anything, to tailor anything. The possibilities are absolutely endless. So I think this was a 100% win for me. However, I have to say the funniest thing is you would think somebody would stop me as I'm leaving the store carrying this giant Chanel bag just like filled to the brim of stuff, but not one person stopped me. Like I said in my cologne video, if you look pretty and you dress nice, people don't really ask you to do stuff, let alone question you on absolutely anything. So they were probably like, it's probably his giant haul that he paid for.
But I'm rich and I'm pretty, so it doesn't really matter.
That really is a truth of the matter. So when it comes to this, I'm really happy with it. That is the story time of how I stole from Chanel. Like I said, no actual crimes were committed. But I don't think Chanel would be too happy that I have all of this extra material, because any luxury fashion brand, they're very like, don't use the material to make stuff. So I don't think that the store would care, but Chanel itself are probably rolling their eyes like, how did this kid get it and get it back from him? Comment down below absolutely anything on your mind, or what would you make with the stuff that I've shown you. And again, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. And also remember, I would absolutely never do such a thing that is listed in this title, or would I?
I guess we'll see.
And have a great day. Au revoir.